Okay. All right. Let's get it. You're not rocking with the best. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? I'm back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work, guys. Let's get it. There's some boxing that need to be talked about. Let's talk about it. HEARN talking about suing the WBC because he's trying to not allow Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury to have not even fight twice, but even a possibility of a trilogy. So guys, you're more than welcome to give your thoughts on that, guys. I can't wait to talk about it. Also, I want to touch on Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. How Tyson Fury doesn't want any part of Dillian Whyte. And I don't believe he's scared. He's just like, nah, I don't have to fight him. Whatever. And now, guys, of course, listen, I have to. I got to touch on Triple G. Wanted to fight Canelo. Not wanting to fight Demetrius Andrade. Not wanting to fight Danny Jacobs. Not wanting to fight Jamal Charlo. But he wanted to fight, what was his name again? What was this dude's name that he just fought? What was it? Not Belly. Fuck. Can't think of his guy's name that he just fought. Rose. Steve Rose. Steve Bissies and Rose. But listen, man, let's talk about it. And if you are an Eddie Hearn fan or a Dillian Whyte fan, your opinion is welcome. But what I'm about to say, probably not going to rub you the right way. Dillian Whyte, I'm going to be honest, he's not in a position to force Deontay Wilder or the WBC to do anything. He had options. He had chances. He's not even the mandatory right now. Guys, think about this. Just think about this. Eddie Hearn wants to sue the WBC to prevent Deontay Wilder from facing Tyson Fury next year. He said that he should be facing Dillian Whyte and let Dillian Whyte fight for the WBC title. Dillian Whyte has not, I repeat, he has not been named a mandatory. But I'm going to say this, guys, listen. Dillian Whyte was given many chances, guys. He was given many chances. WBC said this. You fight. We're going to order you to fight Luis Ortiz. And the winner between you and Luis Ortiz becomes the second mandatory. And guys, do you know that if everything would have played its course, Wilder knocked out Brazil, wouldn't you believe that right now Dillian Whyte would be the mandatory? He said no. Nope, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. And to be honest, I don't know what's up with these sanctioning bodies, but since they are not enforcing, there's no penalties. The only penalties seem like the champion. If the champion doesn't face who they say face, then he gets stripped. But it doesn't seem like if you're not the champion and we order you to face somebody, if you say no, it's okay, we'll give you another shot. Think about it. Think about this. The WBC ordered Dillian Whyte to face Luis Ortiz. He said no. And then the WBC ordered him to face Dominic Breazeale, just giving him more shots. And then the WBC ordered him to face Tyson Fury. It's like, if you say no to them, all right, let's see what else we can find. There's no discipline. I'm just being honest. Dillian Whyte, along with Triple G, been cherry picking their opponents. Cherry picking. Dylan White, fight Luis Ortiz. Nah, fuck that. Fight Pulev. He wants me to fight in his country. Nah, I'm going to fight Parker. Triple G. Fight Danny Jacobs. I don't want to fight rematch with Danny Jacobs. I want to go forward. I want to fight new people. Well, Jamal Charlo. Nah. What about Demetrius Andrade? He has a title. Nah, I want Canelo. Wait a minute. You just said you didn't want to fight somebody basically you already fought before. That's why you're not fighting Danny Jacobs. You fought Canelo twice. Let's go to the chat, man. Man, the voice is slowly getting better. Slowly, man. Thank you. The expert genius was cracking. The WBC will have a case against Eddie Hearn and Dylan White. I hope Eddie Hearn is stupid enough to try to take the WBC to court and sue. Corey Holmes, yo. Check this out, man. Here, check this out, bro. Let's say this. Let's say he files. Think about this. When is he going to do it? Is he going to do it after Deontay Wilder faces Ortiz? And then is he going to do it when he knows that Tyson Fury are fighting each other next? And then that's when he's going to take them to court? Is that when he's going to file his case? To be honest, even if he filed his case tomorrow, what's going to happen? WBC is going to push it off, and have that shit tied up for 3 to 4 to 5 years if they want to. And imagine, if you think about this, you're taking the people to court for something they control. You're taking the WBC to court for their belt. It's their shit. And you think they're going to greet you with warm arms? You think they're not going to find a way to not allow shit? You need to be humble. Sit down. Going to court, taking them to court is only going to hurt Dylan White. That's it. It's going to cost Eddie Hearn money, and it's going to really hurt Dylan White. Because if you're taking him to court, I'm pretty sure the WBC is going to tell Deontay Wilder, you don't have to never fight him. Don't worry about it. If he want to play this game and cost us stupid money that we're going to win anyway, nah. Make it hard for him. But Luis Ortiz had his fucking shots. First of all, when Deontay Wilder was trying to fight Joshua for Undisputed, right? That's what we wanted to see. Quick, we need a diversion. Out pops Dylan White. Let's go, Wilder, let's go. He's hopping out. He's hopping out there, right? And then Deontay Wilder said, listen, I'll fight you, Dylan White. I will fight you next. All they have to do is put Anthony Joshua in the contract. Well, we don't do that. Okay, cool, whatever. Okay, how about this? If you beat Ortiz, mandatory or not, I will fight you next. Didn't happen. WBC ordered Dylan White to fight Ortiz to be the second mandatory. Did he do it? No. He could have fought Pulev and been a mandatory for Anthony Joshua. Did he do it? No. Sometimes picking and choosing don't go your way. Eddie Hearn says, we've been waiting for 500 and some days. Well, for 500 and some days, Dylan White has not been a mandatory. The only way that Wilder would have fought him in the 500 and some days if Wilder would have did a voluntary. And I'm going to be honest. I really believe that if Dylan White wasn't so, let's go, Wilder probably would have fought him. I think Wilder did not fight him because Wilder looked at him as being a roadblock to not allowing the mega fight to happen. So in the WBC, you got to be out your mind. You got to... No. But let me switch gears and downshift for a minute. Let's go down to 160 pounds. Guys, listen. Triple G came back. First couple rounds, but when Triple G decided to turn that shit up, when he turned that up, Steve Rose got steamed rolled. Steve Rose got steamed rolled. But here's the question. Do you want to see Triple G versus Canelo next? Do you want to see it? Listen, I'm being honest. I seen it twice. First time, I thought Triple G won. Second time, I thought Canelo won. But the only way I want to see that third fight, if it's for Undisputed. Otherwise, the third fight, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't mean nothing. Triple G is not the linear champion. It's not for Undisputed. Triple G, honestly, he should take the champion up. What champion? Demetrius Andrade. It's crazy. It is crazy. Demetrius Andrade is begging. He's begging a non-champion to fight him. Triple G, please fight me. See, Demetrius Andrade thought by signing with Matchroom that was going to instantly get him the fights he wanted. The Canelos, the Triple G, instantly. But it hasn't worked out that way. In Demetrius Andrade's last interviews, he seemed frustrated. He seemed upset. He can't get what he wants. A champion is telling Triple G, fight me, you'll have a title. You gotta win it first. You gotta win it. Or Canelo, why are you trying to fight anybody else? Fight me for Undisputed. I want it. And I'm going to be honest, man. I either want to see Canelo fight Demetrius Andrade, make history. Canelo, well, you have a chance of it. Fight Demetrius Andrade and try to get Undisputed. If not, fight Jermell Charlo or Triple G. If Triple G fights Demetrius Andrade, and if he beats Demetrius Andrade, he has a title. Canelo has 3. And then, and only then, that's when the third fight would mean something. Because, yeah, some people watch it, but I'm being honest. I don't think people are they're not calling for that fight. They're not screaming for it. They're not saying, we want it. They don't want it. The second fight didn't do as good as the first fight. The third fight is definitely on a network that is trying to grow. It's not going to do as good. They need meaningful fights. Meaningful. Unifications. Undisputed. Let me go to the chat, man. The expert genius. This is what you get when you give somebody something and don't let them earn it. They feel entitled. Dylan White never earned his ranking in the WBC. He never learned the silver championship. Bro, he didn't. They made a lot of bad moves. When he fought for that silver WBC title, that was not in his best. He shouldn't have done that. He thought by winning that, it would make him a mandatory, but it didn't. It didn't. And now he has a WBC silver title that he is paying sanctioning fees on. And it doesn't even entitle him to Deontay Wilder. And it's not even respected. Think about it. That's probably the reason why Tyson Fury listen, I'm not finna fight Dylan White for no silver fucking belt like he's defending his belt against me. If anything, make it a diamond belt. That way, I'm not fighting him for his belt. He's not defending it. It's just a belt up to grabs. Brenan says GG should fight him. Fight who? Fight Canelo? Fight Demetrius Andrade? Think about this, man. Listen, I know you guys are Triple G fans, but I'm gonna be honest. I used to look at Triple G like, I got videos I can pull up like he was a Terminator. Listen, that Terminator is out there. He's not to be bargained with. He's not to be reasoned with. And he absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you're dead. And then, because at that time, that's when I believed, like, listen, this guy is a fucking shit. Triple G can take fucking punches. I still believe that. He has a good chin and good power. I remember watching him fight. And he had his guards. And he let them down. He took about 4 or 5 flush punches. And he started smiling. And it was like, my turn. And dropped the guy. But then somewhere along the line, man, Triple G stopped wanting to fight the toughest competition. And it became solely Canelo. Think about it. After Canelo beat him, the WBC ordered him to fight Jamal Charlo to become the mandatory to the WBC title that the new champion Canelo Alvarez has. He said no. He said no. Like Dylan White, who was ordered to fight Ortiz, Triple G was ordered to fight Jamal Charlo. They both said and read that on Friday, you want some, old man? No. And they didn't fight him. And then Demetrius Andrade, who has a title, the same title that Triple G lost because he was supposed to defend that title, and he didn't because he wanted that rematch with Canelo, so he got stripped of one of his titles. Demetrius Andrade is saying, listen and understand, I'm giving you a shot at your title. You just have to fight me and beat me for it. He said no. He said no. And then, back then, that's when, they were saying that black fighters don't sell. The reason they didn't want to fight Jamal Charlo is because black fighters did not sell. The reason they didn't want to fight Danny Jacobs is because they don't want to fight people they already fought before. But, okay, if you don't want to fight Jacobs, cool. Why not Jamal Charlo? Why not Demetrius Andrade? His answer was, well, if I fight Demetrius Andrade, they're going to say, why you didn't fight Jamal Charlo? If I fight Jamal Charlo, they're going to say, why you didn't fight Demetrius Andrade? So I want Canelo. What? What? That's when we need Little John. What? What? Not okay? I'm just saying, man, listen. When we are fans of these fighters, I think we got to hold them accountable. When our favorite fighter is not trying to eat, if you can't fight the best, you have to fight the next best. And I'm gonna ask you this. What did Steve Rose, what did he bring to the table? More than what Demetrius Andrade would have brought to the table. Title, championship, unification for Undisputed against Canelo. Or Jamal Charlo, hot, young gun, power, respected in 160-pound division, also makes you mandatory for Canelo. In my opinion, fight Demetrius Andrade first. Why? He has a title. He has a title. And with that title becomes responsibility. With that title, Canelo cannot avoid you. He has to come to you. Because what he wants for the Mexican Americans, for the Mexicans in Mexico, what he wants is to be the first, I believe the first, undisputed 160-pound champion of the world. And Triple G, Demetrius, and Dredd holds that key. All you have to do is just come take that key from him. Just take it. Just take it. Let me go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Ethan Elliott in the building. When it does, Canelo and De La Hoya won't make that fight anyway. Biggest divas in sports. Listen, Canelo picks too. Listen, Canelo picks as well because it can. Listen, man, this sport has transitioned. When we think about this, when Sugar Ray Leonard was watching Hagler fight, the competitive nature in him was like, I want to fight that guy. Fighting these tough guys 2 and 3 times back to back, or not even back to back. Fight, maybe have 1 or 2 off, come back again. Or to a Gotti. What's his name? What's his name? Gotti versus Ward. Look at that. And nobody's knocking these guys. Great. Ali, Ken Norton, Ali, Frazier. But nowadays, see, everybody looked at Floyd Mayweather, right? And I'm being honest. Even when Floyd Mayweather did, I don't know if Floyd knew 100% that it was going to work out that way. I don't believe so. Remember, when everybody said that, they pushed the fight off 6 years to make more money. Nobody knew that was going to happen. Nobody knew that because it hasn't been done. It just worked out that way. It wasn't done before. And Freddie Roach admitted. Freddie Roach said the first time it didn't work out, it was on us. What is that telling you? That Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight them. They pulled out. And then you had some my dick is bigger than your dick type of bullshit going on. Right? Let me get to the chat. Let me salute everybody in the chat, and then I'm going to come back and do my thing. Where we at? Montesolo, what it do? Better yet, what it does. Corey Holmes, we need some Triple G and Canelo. I think he ready for him this time. Corey, man, Triple G needs to stop ducking. Listen, why? Think about it. In order to see a third fight, it has to be worth something. People they wasn't even clamoring and drooling and dripping. I said I was gonna read through the chat. Let me finish this thought. It wasn't dripping for the second fight, and now, in order to do a third fight, make it something. Triple G, go fight Demetrius Andrade. Oscar De La Hoya already told you. Bravo. Now fight somebody for real. Steve Rose was handpicked to get steamed road. Let me get to the chat. Baby in the building. What's going on? Salute. Salute to you, my love. What's going on? What's cracking? King Diesel in the building. What up? What's blazing, man? What's up with you, man? What it do? Better yet, what it does. Anita B in the building. Anita B, what it do, hon? The queen is in the building. How are you? How is your evening going? Talk to me. Help me help you to have a good night. Don Dada, what up? What's blazing in sports TV tonight? Listen, man. Where's Lola at? Lola, where you at? See that? Lola sleeping and shit. Lola like, Hold up, T-Dog. Don't you be fucking with me. I'm trying to get my toes done. You got me fucked up. I'm like, Lola, but you never show your feet. Fuck you. All right, whatever, Lola. Whatever. Let's get it. The Expert Jr., yes, GGG must face Jamal Charlo. Listen, man. Listen, guys. It's too many fighters that every fighter now wants that what Floyd did. Every fighter. And I'm telling you, what Floyd and Pacquiao did, I do not believe it was planned. Because you couldn't predict it. But it worked out so fucking beautiful. That everybody like, I want that. I want to do that. Whoever you think I should fight, I'm not going to fight. And guys, these guys are not as talented. I'm not saying they're not good fighters, but they're not as talented to do that. Anthony Joshua wasn't as talented to do that. Jared Hurd wasn't as talented to do that. Jamal Charlo wasn't as talented to do that. Hurd was supposed to fight Jamal Charlo. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Everybody think they can just go out there and they think that, oh, because he's good and he's good, I'm going to act like I want to fight him, but I'm going to fight these other guys. But these other guys, they're not thinking like that. See, these top fighters are thinking like top fighters, and these top fighters don't want to fight top fighters, and top fighters want to keep fighting these bottom fighters and make us think they want to fight the top fighters. But these bottom fighters are hungry. They want what the top fighter have. The bottom fighters, some of these guys are 1 foot in boxing and 1 foot, they might have to work an actual 9 to 5. They do this shit for bread and meat. They don't eat, they don't win, they don't eat. And then you get somebody like Andy Ruiz. He don't care that Joshua is 6'6". He doesn't care that Joshua is built like the black version of He-Man. This motherfucker is built like Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. He can star in Hercules, Conan. He didn't care. He didn't care that they got muscles. They got muscles. They got muscles. And he went out there. He fought like a champion. He swung like a champion. He got up off the canvas like a champion. And the new unified heavyweight champion of the world. Who's up, motherfucker? Andy Ruiz. Don Salfo, who is real, they both beat Danny Jacobs. See, listen, man. Canelo has handpicked some opponents in his time. But listen, even though he handpicked some opponents, and I'm not lying. At one point, Canelo was doing fight me at my weight type of shit. But Canelo has a fucking resume, man. He has a resume. He has it. Matter of fact, I'm finna pull it up right now. I'm about to pull up. Canelo has a resume. But Triple G don't have any titles anymore. This better let me in. Don't fuck with me. Don't do this to me. All right, we're good. All right, guys, check this out. This is Canelo Alvarez. This is his resume. And listen, and like I said, there are some cherry picks in here. I mean, sweet cherries. The one that like it hasn't even been spit shine, but it's all polished up and shining and shit. It's looking like the apple that Little Red Riding Hood was carrying and shit. All polished up nice. But not all of them. He fought Danny Jacobs. That's a good fight for unification. Rocky Fielding, cherry pick. Good cherry. Shit, that cherry is so big, it was confused of being a cherry or a plum. Like, I don't know, man. It's too small to be a plum, but it's a big ass cherry. I don't know. Well, shit, bite it. I'll find out. Triple G. Then Triple G. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. This was the biggest letdown fight for me in Canelo's career. I know, guys, I know Chavez Jr. wasn't looking the same, but I really believe that. Like, listen, man, if Chavez come to fight, he's training hard, he's getting in shape and shit, he got all skinny and shit. This motherfucker went out there and threw 3 punches. And the 3 punches he threw, it was like, I don't want to hurt you. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Did he throw this shit? Let me go, man. But check this out. This is his resume. Liam Smith, Amir Khan, God rest his soul. Miguel Cotto, James Kirkland, Aris Landy Lara, Angulo, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Austin Trout, Jose Tito Lopez, Sweet Cherry, Shane Mosley, Kermit Cintron, Alfonso Gomez, Sweet Cherry. You know? Oh shit, my boy's in the building. I'm at the see, normally I have 2 laptops up, but one of them, the fan went out, so I had to order this fan and put it back together. So I can't monetize it, but when I do, my boy is in the building. My boy KQKC Boxing. Give it up for my boy. He has reached over 1,000 subs. Congratulations. KQKC is having to happen right now. Soon, YouTube gonna come through and make that super chat available. And when they do, your boy T Dell will be there to greet you with open arms. Salute to my boy. I think Triple G should fight Jamal Charlo. I want to see it. Yes, I do as well. Let me see. Montasolo, people always shit on Wilder resume. Spence resume, but never say shit about GG's bum resume. Fuck the double standards. We need to call him out on his bullshit. Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. Listen, man, that's what I'm doing. See, at one point, some years ago, I was like, damn, man, this Triple G dude he's fucking bad. And then, when Triple G gave Canelo shit, right? Remember when Canelo fought Amir Khan at 155? 155. And he knocked Amir Khan back before the lane, before Yon. When he knocked Amir Khan and had Amir Khan doing that motherfucking Doctor Strange type of shit, you know, when they hit you and shit and give you that out of body experience, the Doctor Strange shit, here Canelo, boom, it was like, and that was at 155, and Triple G made fun of Canelo for fighting Amir Khan. But guess what? You would never guess it. You would never guess it. Guess what? Guess who Triple G fought next after making fun of Canelo for fighting Amir Khan at 155? Guess who? Guess who? I'm going to give you a hint. His name rhymes with Shell Hooks. Fuck it, you'll never guess it. Kell Brooks. And no, he didn't fight Kell Brooks at 155. He fought Kell Brooks at 160. He did the exact same thing Canelo did that he made fun of. But he brought the man up to 160, a welterweight. And I predict, I said, listen, as long as Amir Khan can move, he'll do all right. But listen, when I was watching Amir Khan fight Canelo, the only thing, listen guys, I arguably had Amir Khan winning that fight up until he got knocked out. But even when he was winning, the only thing I was hearing was boom! Shit! Get up, Khan! Get up! That shit was crazy, man. It was crazy. And then he fought Triple G after that. Triple G fought Kell Brook. Cherry picked him. Cherry picked him. Oh, here's a cherry. Left him with a broken eye socket. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Kell Brook could have avoided that shit. But Kell Brook, he saw something that he didn't want to see. He saw hunger. He saw a man with no fear. He saw a man that saw him as prey. And who is that man? Earl Spence Jr. See, Earl Spence Jr. was mandatory for Kell Brook. Kell Brook was avoiding that shit, going to the IBF, trying to push that shit off. Wait a minute, let me fight him. Wait a minute, God damn it, just wait a minute, shit, please, hold on. IBF, I'm gonna fight the motherfucker, goddamn, but shit. And at a last minute effort, he's like, okay, if I go fight Triple G, can I keep my title? I'll fight him next. All right, whatever. All right, go ahead. If you want to get your eye socket brought, fuck it. Go fight Triple G. Because he knew that Earl Spence Jr. And it's like this, guys. Listen, even when you're in a school, have you noticed that bullies, right? Bullies, they can be the top dog. And they'll fuck with people. And even a bully know. And it can be a guy that's quiet. A bully know that. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with that dude. It's something about that dude that is too serious. Like, nah, I don't want that. And then when that dude is looking at you like, nah, bro, I want you. Nah, I want what you got. Oh, you the bully? I want your lunch money. Come here, let me run the pockets down. And Kell Brook didn't want that smoke. But you know what? Let me get back off that. Because if I go down that rabbit hole, I don't know where the fuck I end up. I go down that rabbit hole, I might come back out talking about Parker or some shit. Because my mind just goes. You know, I got this attention disorder and shit, and I keep switching shit. You know? I keep branching off. But let's see. Triple G said Canelo don't respect boxing for fighting Khan, and then turns around and fight Brooks and makes him go all the way to 160 straight fought. Yes, that's what I was saying. Yes. Khan's soul is still trying to get back to his body. Listen, bro. Man, listen, bro. Khan's soul is not trying to get back to his body. See, when Canelo knocked him out, Canelo, Amir Khan's body fell, but Amir Khan's soul was still there. Like, shit, like, when Canelo hit him, Amir Khan fell, but his soul was like this. His soul was still trying to block that lick. And then his soul like, hold on, is it clear? And it's looking right like, oh, he didn't hit me. And then his soul looked down like, God damn it. His soul like, man, is there anybody else in the MGM Grand? I don't know where it was at, but let's assume that. Is there anybody else that's about to die in this bitch that got a stronger chin than this motherfucker? This guy chin right here, listen guys, I don't want to tell you guys something, but listen. This motherfucker got knocked out twice shaving. He was in there, right? He shaved. Put some aftershave on his hands. Knocked out. You know, Amir Khan said, I can get him, man. See, Amir Khan, when he at home, he can't sleep. Mommy. Yes, Amir Khan. I can't sleep. Will you give me one on the chin, please? Mommy, just give me one on the chin, She said, want me to punch you? No, Mom. Just rub me in the chin, just rub me in the chin, You know? He knew it. He's gonna get knocked out. And I really believe that when Amir Khan went to the boxing guys, right? The boxing guys said, listen, if you want to, we can give you the standard package. 20% speed, 20% strength, 20% footwork, blah, blah, blah. No. He was like, put all my shit on red and put all my shit on black. Fuck it, put it all on speed. All of it. All on speed. Because if you think about it, and guys, listen, I know I'm giving Amir Khan shit right now, but I'm going to be honest. I actually like Amir Khan. I do. I like Amir Khan. I like to see him fight, but I'm just calling like it is. He put all of it on speed. He don't have head movement. He doesn't move his head. His footwork is really not that great. He kind of tiptoes in the direction. All he has is speed. And even that is in a rhythm. But again, guys, I'm getting off subject. Let me get back to subject. Eddie Hearn, Tyson Fury, and Dillian Whyte. Let's get it. And also, guys, Tyson Fury said this. Tyson Fury said that, listen, I didn't even mention Dillian Whyte in the same name as me. Tyson Fury came out because remember one time Tyson Fury said that I will fight Dillian Whyte if they made it for the diamond belt. Now Tyson Fury saying, nah, fuck him. I ain't fighting him. I'm not fighting him at all. Now guys, listen. I like Tyson Fury, but a lot of times people don't give the same energy. If Deontay Wilder said I'm not fighting anybody that was ordered to fight, they would be giving him shit. I don't see anything about Tyson Fury. Anything. And to me, it shows that these fighters nowadays, they believe they're bigger than the titles. The titles in their eyes don't mean shit. Because you know why? They feel that, listen, I don't gotta fight for no fucking mandatory position. Because the champion wanna fight me anyway. I don't gotta fight for that shit. That's what Tyson Fury thinks. Fuck Dillian Whyte. Fuck him. Because you know why? I'm already, if Wilder get past Ortiz, and I know I'm gonna get past Tom Shirts and Shorts or Swartz. May the Swartz be with you. Whatever the fuck his name is. The missing Luke Skywalker, whoever he is. If I get past this guy and maybe one more other bomb that nobody's gonna give me shit about, I'm gonna fight Deontay Wilder next year. I don't need to fight for a mandatory position. Fuck that. Dillian Whyte, how about this? How about you fight somebody else for a position and I still get the fucking shot? And that right there, that is what makes Dillian Whyte fucking just hurts. That make him burn. That makes him just go, ooh, Eddie. Because he knows that if the WBC, even if the WBC makes Dillian Whyte fight or turn his Rivas fight into a mandatory fight, Deontay Wilder don't have to fight you next. You ain't stopping shit. You are a car with no brakes and no rotors going downhill. You ain't stopping shit. You're going to just keep doing what you're doing. Running your mouth. Because you ain't stopping shit. You know. And that makes him feel bad. Because Tyson Fury does not have to be the mandatory. He does not have to fight anybody. Listen, the WBC can order him to fight anybody. Fury doesn't have to, because you know why? He knows Wilder wants to fight him. He's going to get the title shot anyway. And because he knows he's going to get that over Dillian Whyte, that's what got Dillian Whyte just like, ooh, Eddie. And now Eddie talking about suing the WBC? For what? For what? Because if your boy would have fought Ortiz, when they told him to fight Ortiz, he would have already been a mandatory. But you know what? Your boy, cherry picking and shit. Oh, I ain't fighting Ortiz. Fuck that cherry. That's not no cherry. Fuck that. Well, what about Pulev? Oh, he won the purse bid? Fuck that. I'll fight Parker. Well, how about you fight Ortiz now? Well, I'm not going to fight Ortiz unless Ortiz fight me on the 22nd of December. Ortiz said, okay, I'll fight you on the 22nd. What? Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to fight your sword. So you don't do what nobody tell you to do, and you believe that you deserve a shot. You disobey the WBC in order. You just, listen, this is a perfect case of cherry picking And it's my party, I can cry if I want to. When it goes wrong, the shit didn't go right for you. It wasn't your night. And if you try to sue the WBC, first of all, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm be honest. I don't think it's going to happen. If it does happen, that shit going to get tied up for months and months and years. And think about this. If that shit get tied up, the WBC cannot even order Dylan White at all. And that's going to fuck him up. And how come Dylan White is not going after any other mandatory position for the other titles that Joshua or Andy Ruiz have? But, all right. Okay. KQKC says Zab is doing good, still in the hospital. He's up and talking, getting better. 2 hours ago, bro, that is good, man. I heard about that. I first heard it from, I think, ES News. That's where I heard it from. And, man, when I watch these fighters, man, for years go by, like Zab Judah, even if you start out liking these guys or not liking these guys, when you watch fighters, at least me, over years, you gain a level of respect. And that's what I had for Zab Judah. When he fought Floyd Mayweather, I was putting for Floyd. And, but over the years, he gained my respect, and I wanted to see him do well. And to see what happened, then somebody said it was a coma. I think his family said he's not a coma, but he did have, was it blood or what they said was in his head? Like bleeding in his brain or bleeding in his head. And that's not good. And if they can't stop the bleeding, they have to have surgery. They have to go inside and stop it. But, Zab Judah, I doubt you hear this. But if you do hear this, if word get back to you, man, keep your head up. Get better. I hope that you get bounced back to 100%. And to be honest, I don't want to see you in the ring no more, but maybe as a commentator. But great career, my dude. Minnesota, I don't have favorite fighters. I'm a boxing fan who calls out fighters on host shit. Canelo do host shit too, and if it's not going undisputed with 2 fights, I'm going in. Listen, man. There is no reason why Canelo should not fight Demetrius Andrade. Why not? I'm going to be honest. He should fight Demetrius Andrade over Triple G. He should, if he doesn't fight Andrade, he should fight his mandatory Jamal Charlo over Triple G. Those should be Triple G's Canelo's next 2 fights. That's it. Guys, listen. If you are Mexican, I don't care if you're from Mexico, I don't care if you're Mexican American. If you, like you say, you are warriors, you are fighters, it's in your blood, wouldn't you put pressure on Canelo? Canelo, hombre, you got to fight Demetrius Andrade, become undisputed. If you don't do that, Holmes, you fucking crazy loco. You crazy loco, Holmes. Listen, bro, he has to fight him. If he doesn't fight Demetrius Andrade, fight Jermell Charlo. If you fight Jermell Charlo, Triple G should fight Demetrius Andrade. And then the winner of those fights should fight for undisputed. But either way, in 2 fights we should get undisputed. Down, what does a real trainer tell his fighters? No mas. Which one are you talking about, Anthony Joshua? You know what, man? Someone said, I don't remember who said it. They said that once a quitter is always a quitter. Do you believe that? Once a quitter, always a quitter. Victor Ortiz, he quit before. But you know what? Victor, I gotta say this. Sometimes he fought through it, Andre Berto. But there's been times where he quit. He has quit in the ring again. Stop fighting, gave up, looking for ways out. The rematch against Berto. Berto dropped him. He beat the count. And then he was looking like, what the fuck was that? And never answered the referee. Did he want to continue? But here's the question. Anthony Joshua, 6'6", built like HGH, built like GW 15 and 16. He quit. I don't care if it's because of a donkey punch on the head. Do you believe that once a quitter, always a quitter? Do you believe? I do believe. Do you believe? I'm going to say this, man. Once you quit something, it does become easier. If you never quit nothing in life, and let's say one day you quit the football team, right? And the next time you came up in that pressure again, you have a greater chance of quitting again. Now, not everyone. But once you quit, and think about it, he's facing the same person again. And what if Andy Ruiz, and he's going to try it, listen, Andy's going to try that donkey shit again. That boop, boop, he's going to try it. And if he lands it, and Joshua goes down again, do you believe? KD done. No, I don't believe that. You know what? I'm going to say this, guys. About the rematch. Let's talk about this. The rematch between Joshua and Andy Ruiz. I believe it's going to be better. I do believe it's going to be better. If it's in the UK, I am favoring Joshua. I'm favoring him. If it's in the USA, I am right now, 60-40 for Andy Ruiz. But it's going to be better. But to me, he has to prove it now. I cannot give Joshua the edge just because I think he's going to do better. I can't do it. I have to see the jab. I got to see this shit. You know? I'm not convinced by Canelo. He has next 3 fights should be mandatory and Andrade. No excuses. Ethan Elliott. Montesolo, yeah. They do. I don't know about that. I like GG. But there is no reason he shouldn't be fighting Andrade next. Bro, it's fucking crazy, man. Listen, man. Triple G used to be a dude that I was like, this dude is a walking Terminator. Now, he's cherry picking. Guys. How do you agree and respect Triple G for fighting Steve Rose, but not pushing him to fight Jamal Charlo, which was ordered? Or think about this, man. How many fucking times in history has the champion said, listen, former champion, I will give you a shot. And the former champion said, no, fuck your shot. I'm going to fight Steve Rose. Who? Steve Rose. Demetrius Andrade is like almost begging, frustrated, begging to defend his title. And Triple G won't do it. That's ducking. That's cherry picking. That's why I don't want to see the Canelo versus Triple G next. I don't want to see it. Canelo fought Danny Jacob. That's not a cherry pick. That's unification. If Canelo doesn't fight Demetrius Andrade next, he should fight Jamal Charlo. But they trying to freeze him out. My boy Don to smash the like, but if you ain't smashing like, goddamn you ain't smashing right. Let's do this. Bam, there we go. Subscribe. We working. We're back at like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Let's get it. Dylan White and Triple G, guys. These two guys have been doing the same fucking shit. Hand-picking opponents. Hand-picking opponents. They want to hand-pick their way to fucking glory. They want to hand-pick their way and still get the best shot. Triple G ordered to fight Jamal Charlo. No. Dylan White ordered to fight Luis Ortiz. No. Luis Ortiz. No. I'm going to fight a rematch with Chisora. Triple G. No. I'm going to fight Steve Rose. And the reason I call it the real, how you know it's real ducking, is cherry picking and ducking. Because when you say black fighters don't sell, but then you fight a black fighter that nobody don't know, that don't sell, and that, my friend, is cherry picking. Why don't you fight Jamal Charlo? WBC ordered it. If you win, you become a mandatory. Hey, yo, guys. No. Demetrius Andrade, fight me, bro. Get a title. No. Well, I want Canelo. No. Sounding like Luigi. Yeah, I want Canelo, Mario, Luigi. Big drama show. Sound like Luigi. Luigi. Dylan White. Mr. Let's Go. Mr. Who put himself out there. Sick him, boy. Sick him, sick him, sick him, sick him. Good dog. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. There you go. You got on the Deontay Wilder skin. Did I, Eddie? Did I, Eddie? Yes, you did. And then Eddie didn't offer him the money he wanted for Joshua and Dylan White. Dylan White looking at Joshua side-eye and shit like, I think this motherfucker on PEDs. I think this motherfucker on PEDs. No, I need a longer training. I need a longer drug testing. Not training camp, but a longer drug testing. Dylan White, why did Joshua look so bad? I think Dylan White thought he was on some PEDs. But now Dylan White, who is not a mandatory, who denied WBC when they ordered this guy to fight for the mandatory, he denied. He said no. And I'm going to be honest, these sanctioning bodies should get more stricter. If we order you and you deny it, they should be like, okay, well, you can't be mandatory for an entire year. No matter what you do, unless he fights you in a voluntary defense, you can't be mandatory. Because we ordered you to and you said no. So fuck us, so fuck you too. But they didn't do that. They ordered him to fight Dominique Brazil, then Dylan White. It's like fucking how many lifelines you give somebody that's not even asking for one. But alright guys, that's my time guys. I almost been on here for an hour. I appreciate you guys coming in. It's your boy T-Devils Blazing Sports. Please remember to always subscribe, always the like button. Remember, sharing is caring guys. If you haven't subscribed, I urge you to do so. This is T-Dub. All my social media, if you want to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, if you want to donate to the show, PayPal links, all that is in the description box. Until the next time, here is T-Dub, what's Blazing the Sports.